Hey guys, so today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video, I will be showing you guys a tactic that I have used and been personally very successful with. But before we get into that, I do want to say, as you guys know, I have my Sports Card Invest membership program, and just 6 weeks ago, we launched our ultra high-end membership with $10,000+ picks, and we were actually buying these Michael Jordan Fleer PSA 9s for just around $24,000, just around 3 to 4 weeks ago. They're currently up to $31,000, and then we were buying 1996 Topps Chrome basketball boxes, hobby boxes, for just around 30 grand, and they're currently up to 45 grand. So despite the fact that the market's been very slow, we've been able to find those cards that have still been doing very well, at all across different sports, and celebrity cards we've done very well. So if you guys would like to join in and make some money with us, whether, your budget's under $100, whether it's $1,000+ or $10,000+, we have options for everyone. So if you guys would like to make some money with us, click the link down below to sportscardsinvest.com. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and hop right into this video. So what essentially I have been doing recently is spending a lot of time really understanding the dynamic between BGS 9.5s and PSA 10. So essentially, as we all know, BGS 9.5s have not been doing well at all recently. These BGS 9.5s at one point, when I entered the market, these were going for more than a PSA 10, and they're currently, dipping to around a third the price of a PSA 10, which of course, does not make much sense off the bat. Yet, of course, what I've personally found out to be the reason is, that PSA 10 is investor grade, essentially. Investors throwing their money want the PSA 10s. It's easiest to move. But what I do see a lot of opportunity in, is true gem pluses. So essentially, you have 4 subgrades on a BGS 9.5. This is a true gem because all are 9.5. A true gem plus is essentially where there's 1 10 and 3 9.5s. So as we know, PSA recently, another reason for this price really dropping is that PSA has been very tough with their grading. And that's caused a lot of people to no longer be able to buy BGS 9.5s and send into PSA in hopes to get a PSA 10 and bump their price. So that has been another, thing that's caused people to go away from BGS 9.5s. However, what I've seen a lot of opportunity with is, so firstly, PSA in general, has really been harsh on grading for more higher pop cards. So for example, PSA is really trying to control the population report on this Luka Doncic PSA 10. So to get a PSA 10 Luka right now is merely impossible. However, when I've submitted a bunch of BGS 9.5s into PSA, all of the ones with a high population, they've all come back 9s or 8s. However, the cards with lower populations, for example, any inserts, if, for example, you take a Luka Doncic gold prism or whatever it is, any insert, any numbered card, any rare card, they're grading them very fairly. So if you're buying say Luka Doncic gold mosaic wave, that's a very low population card. If you're buying a BGS 9.5 for 1/3 the price of a PSA 10, chances are, from what I've personally experienced, 1/2 to 2/3 of them come back a PSA 10. So that is where a lot of money is to be made, and the rest come back 9s, and you don't lose much at all if you get a PSA 9, to be honest. With the current kind of state of the market. Of course, PSA is opening back up on July 1st. So this is kind of, one aspect of it. But the other part is, I believe true gem pluses in general are very, very undervalued right now. So for example, if you take a Tim Duncan Topps BGS 9.5 True Gem Plus, these are currently across the board, these are going for just a small fraction of the PSA 10, and I understand BGS is not investor grade per se, but the fact that some of these True Gem Pluses are going for 1/3 the price of a PSA 10, does not make much sense to me, and I think that will over time correct itself. Of course, BGS has such a long history I definitely don't see them going extinct. And especially with so much uncertainty around PSA, I think it's a good, smart bet to get in. If you're buying a card already, I think it's much more, smart, and you have a lot more upside if you buy 3 True Gem Pluses, or even 2 True Gem Pluses, as opposed to, 1 PSA 10, of course. So that is my personal opinion, where I think is going to really, I think BGS 95s in general may still suffer, but I think a True Gem Plus is going to really separate itself from a Min Gem. And a Min Gem is 1.9 and the rest 9.5s, but I think it's really going to separate themselves. I think a True Gem Plus is going to be, very close to a PSA 10 price, if not, at least more than 1/3 the price of a PSA 10. And then I believe the True Gems will still hold a good, price increase compared to the Min Gems. So that is my personal opinion. If you guys do want to try with inserts or whatever it is, lower population cards, I definitely recommend it. For, cracking, if you get a True Gem Plus and crack it, send it into PSA for the lower pop cards. Of course, for the higher pop cards, it's merely impossible to grade PSA 10s right now. But, I definitely still, overall, there's a lot of money to be made in BGS 95s, in my opinion. So I definitely think, in general, there are going to be people who make a lot of money doing this, and there's obviously going to be people that, of course, pick the wrong cards or whatever it is, but there's going to be people that also, don't do well with this. So I definitely suggest that you guys, of course, get your grading eye on, but in general, you should, at least look into it, in my eyes, kind of what's going on. So as we can see here, a lot of these True Gem Pluses are, in my eyes, a lot better than PSA 10s in terms of condition. From what I've seen, BGS is a lot more strict with condition, and PSA has been very fair, to be honest. They have been very fair on certain cards. On lower pop cards where they're not worried about the population report, you can get, good grades still with them. So that's definitely, something I recommend checking out. For example, Mike Trout, I believe on May 4th, this was around a $5,000 or $6,000 card, but in a PSA 10, but a True Gem, would be running you $2,900. So I definitely see opportunity there, but let me know what you guys think down below. Kind of posing a discussion. Take this comment section as kind of just a place to discuss what your, personal experiences are, what you believe, in general to be PSA and BGS's, reason for such separation, because I certainly see it as an opportunity. I know many people are still very scared to buy BGS 95s, but I'll take 3 BGS 95s over 1 PSA 10 any day of the week, personally. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and other than that, I'm out. Peace.